is, except you. You really turned down that TV show and that expensive job cooking in New York? That's what I heard down to the diner. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it.
Quill could believe it. Meg had quit her 3-day-a-week star turn at La Strazza, and she'd backed out of Lolly Preston's TV show, too. I care about money, Meg said indignantly once more. I just don't care that much. I care more about food, and I'm not a food snob, Marge. I love food. I respect food. I'll try anything once. But deep fat frying? Ugh, you might just as well use Kleenex as flour. Double ugh. Or wrap the food in Michael Jordan's sweat socks and fry that. Triple ugh. Or...
Fine, Marge said shortly. We get the message. Forget it. We don't want you messing around with this contest anyway. Like as not, with you and your sister in on it, we'd end up with half the folks who signed up deader than doornails. And who needs that kind of publicity? We've had more than enough of that already.
This candid, if unfortunately phrased reference to the number of murder cases Meg and Quill had solved in the past didn't seem to bother anyone but Quill, who made an apologetic face to no one in particular. There's no taste to fat-fried food, Meg continued in her best runaway tractor-trailer style. She ran her free hand through her short, dark hair. It all tastes like Crisco, and who wants to eat Crisco? Just look at what people fry and eat. Anything. Ants, rattlesnake, Elvis Presley fried dill pickles. And does any of it taste like ant, rattlesnake, or dill pickle? It does not. It tastes like Crisco. Deep fat frying is anti-food, nullified food, null food. There ought, Meg added darkly, to be some kind of law against it. She banged the sauté pan on the prep counter and scowled. She didn't look like an elf anymore, Quill thought. More like a rabid pug.
Well, geez, Elmer said feebly. Tell us what you really think. Har har.
Nobody else laughed. Meg waved a wooden spoon menacingly. Those bodies you mentioned, Marge, you're right. Corpses will litter the contest tent, you betcha. But from heart attacks, Marge, not because Quill and I attract murder. No siree. People will drop dead from all the clogged arteries. Boom! She thwacked the wooden spoon. Boom! She thwacked it again. Boo! Stop, Quill said. Fine. Meg tossed the wooden spoon on the floor. That stuff's not a killer. Look at what happened to Elvis, for Pete's sake.
You lay off of Elvis, Elmer interrupted heatedly. That man could sing.
Fine, but he's dead, isn't he? Marge looked as if she was about to take issue with this. Meg held up her hand in warning. No, I will not judge the Fryaway Home contest, period. I am amazed, she said loftily, that you even asked.
Who else could we ask? Elmer said with transparent guile. The best chef in the whole of the eastern U.S. of A., that's who.
Meg shrugged in supreme indifference. Like Tennyson's 600, the mayor persevered in the face of defeat, mostly, Quill thought, because the rival chef, who had tentatively agreed to judge the contest, wanted a lot more than the $25,000 Mr. Holcomb had agreed to pay. And it was all Elmer's fault. The mayor was going to have to find more money if Meg bugged out. And the Hemlock Falls Chamber of Commerce was not in charity with Elmer at the moment. Not at all. Quill pulled her sketchpad from her skirt pocket and tried to concentrate on drawing a weeping willow in new bud in the hemlock grove next to the inn. Elmer's hectoring intruded on her like a fly, buzzing around a freshly painted room. Reluctantly, she dragged her attention back to the conversation. The mayor was in full persuasive swing, like an overstocked Chevy dealer trying to get rid of a used Hyundai.
Meg, the three of us here feel privileged to be appointed as the special Fryaway Home Task Force.
He paused impressively and repeated,
Privileged?
Quill found this dubious. She didn't feel privileged to be part of the task force. She felt harassed. But she hadn't the backbone to say no when Elmer had dragooned her into being on the committee. She and Meg were co-owners of the 27-room inn, and as the mayor pointed out, there was no tactful way the inn could avoid some involvement in the Fryaway Home cooking competition. Not in a village the size of Hemlock Falls, whose population was currently 4,536, excluding tourists. The inn was the village...